dealing in a serious way with the poverty that plagues inner city America, but plagues rural America as well. They mourn the sight of fellow citizens standing on rooftops after a storm, without water, without food, because an administration is either too indifferent or too incompetent to execute a rescue. And most of all, they are sick and tired of a war that should have never been authorized and should have never been waged, that has cost us $500 billion so far and thousands of lives, and has not made us more safe. Has not made us more safe, but has fundamentally diminished our standing in the world. And so it is not surprising then that people are coming out in these numbers. They are reacting to what has taken place over the last 7 years. But what they also recognize is they don't want to just be against something. They also want to be for something. You are here not just to rebuke George W. Bush because he won't be in the ballot in 2009. You are here to affirm something. You're here to affirm an idea that is not unique to this generation, but has to be renewed each and every generation. An idea that says that we are not just a collection of individuals, that we are not just a collection of red states and blue states, that we are not inevitably locked into partisan battles and petty politics and the trivialization of critical issues that we face as a country and in the world. But we are instead America. And that idea of America means that we can come together and rally around a common purpose, that we can seek out a common destiny. And that is the reason I am running for the presidency of the United States of America, because I believe in that idea. I believe in that common purpose. I aspire to that common destiny. That's why we are here. That is why we are here. Now, to achieve that, we are going to need to do more, as Duvall said, than just change political parties in the White House. Change begins by getting rid of George Bush. But change doesn't end there. We are going to have to do more than change parties. We are going to have to change our politics. We can't be satisfied with a politics that says it's smart to divide a nation. We can't be satisfied with a politics that says we'll just activate our base and not worry about the other side. We have to be creating a new kind of politics that represents each and every one of you. And if you doubt that, think about the problems that are being debated right now in this election. At least on the Democratic side. I don't know what the Republicans are debating about. We have been talking about health care for decades now, forever. Forever we've been talking about it, through Democratic and Republican administrations. And yet year after year after year, nothing changes. You know why that is. Because the drug companies and the insurance companies and the HMOs have spent $1 billion over the last decade preventing reform from happening. So if we don't change politics, we can't expect a change in health care. We have been talking about energy independence for decades. Since Richard Nixon, we've been talking about it every year. The president gets up and in his State of the Union address says, we are going to free ourselves from dependence from foreign oil. You know what's happened since 1973? Oil imports, no, something's happened. Oil imports have gone up. Gas prices have gone up. Profits of ExxonMobil have gone up. Now, it doesn't help when you put my cousin, Dick Cheney, in charge of energy policy in the White House. That doesn't help. We've been hiding that for a long time. Everybody's got a black sheep in the family. But when Dick Cheney was put in charge of energy policy by George W. Bush, you know what he did? He met with the environmental groups once. He met with the renewable energy folks once. He met with the oil and gas companies 40 times. So it's not surprising that the energy policy written in Washington did not work for you. And if you think that we can just change parties and change that basic truth, then you're deluding yourselves. That's why I'm amused during the course of this campaign when some of my opponents say, listen, elect me because I know how to work the system. The system hasn't been working for us. I'm puzzled when I hear people say, elect me because I know how to play the game in Washington better. We don't need somebody who knows how to play the game better. We need somebody to put an end to the game playing because the stakes are too serious. The times are too tough. We need something new. And that is why I am running for the presidency of the United States of America, to bring an end to the game playing and get serious about the challenges we face in America.